It's the static distorted when we're distorting the static. Now do this shit right.
Distortion static. What's up, everybody? This is the Living Legends crew. Watching Distortion 2 Static.
Doing it like this. We got everyone here. Introduce yourselves.
What up, though? My name is Lucky I Am PSC, Living Legends 2004.
What's going on? I'm the Grouch, producer, MC extraordinaire. Peace.
I'm Eli, Living Legends, G&E 3MG.
Yeah. Sunspot Jones in the house, Living Legends, Mystic Journeyman. Yeah.
Alright. Okay, how'd y'all meet? How'd y'all get together? Like, when y'all start actually becoming a group? You know what I'm saying?
Basically, me and PSC, we used to be in a group together, Mystic Journeyman. I mean, we're in a group together, but we are like more just me and him, and then we all were living together, like kind of in a warehouse to people's basements to like, aunt's houses, like a little bit everywhere. And we all kind of got together and just like decided, Living Legends in the sense of we're always all together making music together anyway, okay. And we all kind of represent the same kind of underground style and stuff, so,
Okay, what would you consider your style of hip-hop or your style of music, basically? Like, is there a certain direction y'all are trying to go, or
good music?
I would say, yeah, we're just trying to make good music and raise it up from the levels that it was back when we started. We started with a lot of earlier machines because it was the only thing we could afford at the time, and now, we want to raise up the level of quality and sound quality, bigger beats, bigger lyrics, but we always got meaningful things to say.
Okay, and just creative process, having so many MCs in one crew, how do you go about, coming up with, just imagery, conception, you know what I'm saying?
Well, a lot of time we're not all together, so sometimes like two of us or one of us will start some stuff off and then, gather everyone around and build off of what one person comes up with, or sometimes we'll trap everybody together in the house and make a whole album like we just recently did.
In Hawaii.
And since there's so many of us, it's easier to come up with concepts and such because you got 8 minds working on it, so it's creative process is crazy with us.
Minus one piece out of Rata.
Yeah, and I was gonna get to that. What happened to Rata?
Just he had to go back home.
He got deported.
He had to reboot.
Pretty much.
He had to reboot.
He'll be back someday, though.
Okay. One day. What are your influences? Like, it could be separately or just from.
Our influences are like old early Tribe Called Quest, Freestyle Fellowship, maybe the first Far Side,
Shut up.
LL Cool J, and NWA. A little bit of Too Short, and Old Black Sheep, Stevie Wonder. Michael Jackson when he had the little Jerry curl hanging out right there.
I would say Outkast and DJ Quick, Talib Kweli, Abstract Rude. Some of my influences.
They snatched up most of mine.
Yeah.
Little Poor Righteous Teachers in there for me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, being so I'm from Oakland, a lot of stuff that came out of Oakland I'm like really into, Too Short of course E40, but then there's a lot of underground groups out there in the Bay like Board Stiff. You know what I'm saying? The Derelicts, the Old School, a lot of groups that maybe y'all don't know.
Don't forget about Ann Banks.
Raphael
Ann Banks, hey, we ain't gonna start on my cousin now. But a lot of people like that came out of the Bay because people don't realize that the Bay Area has a large music, scene that isn't even ever seen, and the little bit that is seen is tight, you know what I'm saying? So, look out.
All right, about the Bay Area scene, what do you think basically in hip-hop, what do you think of hip-hop now compared to then?
Now compared to then, there's just more money into the production of the whole show. Whatever it is, whether it be the video, whether it be the album release, whether it be the big tour, or, a lot of money is now going into the production of the music instead of into the actual making of a song. So, I think it's a lot of contrived music compared to back then, where a lot of people were just making music just because they had a chance to be around equipment and do something fun.
The underground is turning into an industry of its own, I would say.
Yeah.
So, whereas back when we started, it wasn't really developed yet as far as underground hip hop, you know what I mean? So now it's just come so far, and, basically building a record label structure within the underground aside from the major labels.
Which isn't a bad thing.
Which isn't a bad thing.
Just trying to get our music all over the world and to more people.
Okay, how do you think your style progressed over the years from the beginning till now? It's just basically.
They're calling you right now by your style.
For all of it, I think just natural progression of an artist. I mean, I think if you're truly an artist, you will always try and one-up yourself and build yourself. And if you stay the same, then a lot of kids would like to see you stay the same. But to me, that's not it's the same.
It's the same thing.
I'm not trying to do the same thing over and over. I'm trying to keep rebuilding, forming myself and ourselves. So I think we've grown up, but without losing touch with the creative side of it.
Okay. And since y'all were based in the Bay at one time, and why the move to LA?
I'm from LA. For me, it's coming home. For the other guys, I think we did a lot of stuff out in the Bay to the point where I think it's kind of a glass ceiling out there if you don't notice it already, where you do a bunch of stuff and you get to a certain point. Wait, where the I got a lot of love for the Bay, but honestly, there's a reason the word player hater originated from out there. So you come out here, I mean, you got like Robert De Niro driving around. People are not tripping off of what we're doing out here, So we're like moving around doing our thing out here without running into certain obstacles. But like the Bay, honestly, I think if you embrace what's going on there, you can have it cracking like how we had it cracking when we was out there. Because I heard it's not right now.
Yeah, definitely the Bay. The Bay is fresh, but it's just when it comes down to getting support for the music that you're doing in the Bay, you're not going to be seen because a lot of times the money is going into a big corporate group or a gangster group that KML is more open to playing.
But I heard there's some other radio station out there right now. I heard they're trying to give love. Hey, what's up? 92.7.
Yeah.
Holla at the legends. We got your back.
But it's the haters of the industry in the industry.
If you know anybody at 92.7, though, why don't you?
We're trying to get that plug too.
All right, for sure. Because I heard it's all good. It's a war.
It's a war now.
They do. They gotta play that. But then I heard they.
I mean, for now though.
Well, I heard
for now.
KML started playing like hieroglyphics and shit like that because the new the new radio station came in and wanted to start giving him shows.
Yep.
But see, I would have taken the shows on the new radio station if it was them. KML.
They're playing the new encore single. And shit.
Yeah, now.
Now.
I can't believe they went. I can't believe.
Well, that's what we
Hyro
need
went
to
with
keep happening because we're going to come back up there and do some stuff.
Yeah.
So y'all be playing Legends albums.
All right.
92.7.
What's the future for the Living Legends? I mean, what's what are your goals, or what's in production?
We're just trying. Well, really, we're just trying to continue making good music and make it a lifetime thing that we do, that we're able to do, because it's hard to start as an underground artist and stay an underground artist and still do it as an occupation. You know what I'm saying? So right now we got our hands in building up companies. We got a distribution company. We're trying to build our record label, Legendary Music, and we're just trying to build some stability for the future, as well as keep making good music. And that's the main basic goals right there. Just to be able to do what we love to do. And you got to work at it if you're in this business, because it don't just stay there for you once you get it.
All right. Another question is for up and coming MCs. I mean, do you have anything to say for them in the business? You know what I mean?
Just don't be another person with a computer or some sort of setup and just making music and thinking that, you know, you can just release that, because it takes years and years of you actually maturing with your craft and making it tight, you know what I'm saying? So just don't, I mean, all these people just all of a sudden like dropping CDs.
Making beats.
Yeah,
Making
whatever it may
beats.
be.
Trying to
just-
sell them.
I mean, I would
Dudes
say
don't pay dues no more.
no. I would just say that if it's like you know, don't just be innovative. You know, if you're an artist and you're doing what you love to do, then be innovative and don't create something that's been done before. You know, and then
Basically, stop making that shit, man. It's whack. It's whack. It's whack.
Nah, keep doing what you're doing. Strive hard, but like you said, be innovative and think of new things. I mean, it's 2004. You should be trying to sell your underground demo. Like, give it to your friends first. You know, give it to people who don't hang around a bunch of yes men. Like, get a wide range of opinions and suggestions on what you're doing, and try your hardest. Get out there and go for what you know.
and work. You got to work. It's work.
Work.
Yeah, I'm about to end it. You guys have any closing comments? You know what I'm saying?
Just look out for Living Legends' new releases, because we have a new album coming out. We just put out an album called Creative Differences, and we got a new album coming out
It's in the can.
that's in the can, ready to go, and it's really tight, man.
And we just got a signed a distribution deal this past year, and so now our releases are going to be more readily available to the public. So if you haven't checked us out before, you know, maybe our CD will be in a store nearest you now, and it's a good time for you to do so.
You guys have a website to plug too?
Yeah, we got a website. What's it called, man?
It's called www.llcrew.com. LLCREW.com. I don't know when this is going to air, but we're going to be performing in Frisco on September 4th, so come check us out.
Hopefully,
think it's
Workout
up
Summer
there.
Jam will be popping out there too. So, you know, keeping that underground stuff alive. Keeping it alive, underground sense of it's not, you know, what everybody else is doing. It's something that's dope and it's different. You feel me?
For the most part.
Man, that's it, all right. Nope.